Yes. It's the boss podcast that is world, the family, we everywhere. You dig? Sleeves the hustler all day long. Good brother. Happy to have him back. We missed him last time at the City Winery. Got Staff in the building. The militant one, a.k.a. Brother Byron. You see by the motherfucking hat, he always at war and always. So fly can it be. Look at the good brother. Rolling into the year 2023. Skyry out here, man. Flavorful as shit, might I say, good brother. You know what I'm saying?
Right on.
Dread on the pen. The squad is here. The boys is here. And we ready to recap another motherfucking year. You dig? 2022. How was it for you? Gentlemen. You know what I'm saying? You dig? Bars,
so,
man.
all right, so that's a good platform. That's a good starting off point. In terms of your own personal growth, do you feel like 2022 was a successful year? Do you feel like there are things you could have did differently? Like, how did the year shape up? I know it's not totally over, but close enough that you can give an answer.
Yeah. For me, it definitely was. Yeah, it was a lot of personal growth this year. Friendship-wise, marriage-wise. My dad had a stroke, so that was, and that's when...
Shout out to him being better now.
Yeah, he survived a stroke now. Take him to the doctor today, man, get his toenails trimmed. That's a whole nother story right there, man.
But we'd rather to be on that right now than where it started with the strokes. Yes.
Well, we got it done.
As soon as I said that
Got
was
it
cool.
done. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Went to work on his feet like Myra. That joint was crazy.
All right, well.
But so went through all that, and like I said, I mean, it was great because I got to grow in that area of my life, my marriage things, got to grow in that area too. And we've got another business venture that we're all going in, and my wife is kicking that off too, so that's been great, a lot of growth in that area. And then, making sure your friends know that you really need them and you appreciate them. You know what I'm saying? That was another area we grew into. You know what I'm saying? So,
Absolutely.
It was cool, man. You find out, I guess, what you're made of to some degree.
Sure.
When you're under certain amounts of pressure,
Yeah.
You face certain trials and tribulations and obstacles, and there's these hurdles in your way that you got to get over.
Mm-hmm. So bust pipes make diamonds, baby. Yeah, I'm saying?
so-
but it's a process in all of it.
Yeah.
Right
And then
on.
we had good times over the year, you know what I mean? We did a couple nice things, so overall it was a good year. I'm naturally an optimistic person anyway.
Yeah, okay.
Well, I will piggyback off that optimism and that love in the air. You already know. You know what I'm saying? The street holy boys here. You know what I'm saying? Bars again, man. They're coming from everywhere. But anyway.
He wrote all these down in the car for you.
You know what I'm saying? Before I got up in this
That's not
joint.
off the top.
It has to be.
Can't be.
But anyway, to piggyback off you like real shit, no. Definitely, absolutely growth in many, many ways in 2022. And on top of that, the main thing, blessings. Blessings to, you know what I'm saying, for my family, my bros, my kids, you know what I'm saying? And I can say kids because, the extra gift.
Toast to that.
You know what I'm saying? This year is Cooper, Martin McLaurin. Shout out to his mama. You know what I'm saying? She handled all that business. God bless you and love you for it. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? But on top of that, dog, it was a bunch of shit, like hurdles. I was faced with different things that tried to keep me down and definitely tested my patience in life. And that's one thing I can say. You got to have patience if you get caught up on that unemployment. Let me tell you, we around these parts we call it onion. And I mean, I'm talking about your patience has to be at least ready for an hour and a half of waiting. You understand what I'm saying? But that's small shit. It went through, but it still was a process with that. On top of having a high of being on the Roots picnic this year with the boys, which was amazing, to, having some internal things we needed to get buttoned up and straightened out that could have had us one way, which we really never want to go. Because at the end of the day, this is all the fuck we know, these four horsemen right here. If anything's going to go down with the podcast, boys, which it is, motherfuckers, it's going to be through these 4 gentlemen right here. You understand what I'm saying? The foundation. And I like to toast to that, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what it's about, man. You know what I'm saying? All squads on the road to a championship ring got to go through a little thing.
Oh, yeah.
And then we get over it and celebrate like motherfucking kings. Bars, I'm out of here, man. Go ahead.
Wow, that was. How do you follow something like that?
But go ahead and follow it. You know,
I'm good. Yeah, no, definitely growth, man. Like, it was February. No, it was January where I was just like, man, I gotta find another job. And 3 weeks later, I found one, and that's been a very positive experience. There's some things. I can get hats now. I hope that whatever I learned in 2022 about myself, that I can just kind of keep it going into 2023 with a little more momentum. That's always the goal. There's some things that I wish I took more serious that I want to make more of a goal in 2023. So, it's just about making the time and staying the path and, trying to make sure that discipline doesn't leave regardless of the state of things, the discipline equals freedom mantra that my man Jocko says on his podcast. So just, trying to be a better person next year than I was this year, but I was a pretty cool dude this year, so I'll take it.
That's all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so 2022 was a good year. Overall.
Absolutely, man.
I'm not going to say it was a bad year. It was a good year.
And everybody at home, man, y'all toast up right now for 2022 because you made it through another one as well, man. And we leave it up there for those that didn't. You know what I'm saying? Straight like that.
In terms of rounds of applause, I'm glad the year can end with Brittany Griner back in the States, man.
Oh,
Jesus,
yeah.
Like, there was some times when that shit looked hit or miss.
I didn't think she was coming home.
Right, like, then she got back in and already dunked it by the time the ball dropped. That's crazy, man. Like,
if there were oops, so she came off the plane.
dunking all over the world.
Exactly, nigga.
I'm gonna keep going. I didn't think she was coming back.
She
They
ain't
look
never,
good, man.
Once they sent her to the penal colony, I was like, oh, she's
I guarantee you, she ain't traveling overseas ever again. All that shit gonna be
like,
through the country,
or at least not to Russia.
You know what I'm saying? She ain't going nowhere far at all. Fuck that. She cool off of that.
Gulag. They had her in the penal colony.
That couldn't have been easy.
No.
Plus, she was like a giant, so they gave her like twice the workload just off the rip.
No,
like,
but they said she was lucky because they normally be having motherfuckers doing all this like on the sewing machine, but her hands was too big or something like that.
Yeah.
So
I can see
she
that.
just had to bring this material over
the
type
heavy
shit.
lifting and shit.
You know what I'm saying? But not crazy though. Like these
Okay.
motherfuckers is killing themselves on that knit machine. Like you better go. You get what I'm saying?
She
Like,
couldn't fit in them tiny Russian bunks, being all 6'8".
no,
Right.
man, fucking
I was feeling in her legs and
They
shit.
ain't had no blankets long enough
Like
for her.
you
in them
can't
cold
tell her
Russian
nothing.
winters.
You can't tell her nothing about cold weather. You motherfuckers, you go see how cold it is
I was in the penal
over
colony
there.
in
Like,
Russia.
Right,
you
right,
understand?
right.
What?
What you say about them Colorado mountains? Was it chilly?
No.
Did you have a coat on? Enough said then. Out
Motherfucker.
here
In a jersey. She out there in a uniform. In her fucking
old,
uniform.
Old 70s
You know what I'm saying?
USSR.
Ready to check up. Like, what's up, man? We used to ball in this shit. This is warm.
boar skin.
All right, man. So,
Shit, man.
Yeah, I mean, no, but I'm glad she came back home. But
Sure.
but we gonna go through it now, man.
yeah,
You know?
it was a crazy year. There's a lot of different things that happened. I know we all had to come up with different things. I'm gonna give a rest in peace because I'm probably gonna miss some people. But Bob Saget passed this year. Sidney Poitier, Ray Liotta, Kevin Samuels, regardless of how you may have felt about him. He passed this year. I mean, it was just like, oh, wow. But hey, man,
Yeah. Rest in peace.
that's life, man. It is what it is.
Yeah,
But,
man. We had a lot going on this year, man. From the rip, you know what I'm saying. But if we just want to jump maybe the January and February months, let's just get to the shit of it. What I like to call the crust. You know what I'm saying? And that would be
Slat.
the Slizzat, you know what I'm saying? Ooh, that hit hard in March. You know what I'm saying? That came through right at the end.
Yo, but
Yeah,
I was saying the same
it was right
thing.
before. It was right before my birthday.
I was like, damn, what
I thought it was the
this
summer,
year?
right?
I
thought it was
confused that
like
this year. I'm like,
sooner than that.
Nah,
but
yeah.
I'm like, that was
I guess
2022?
it's all
I was like,
about
I guess that
perspective.
was. You know, because Chris Rock said he's going to go on tour for his next special. It's going to be a year to the date or something.
He got a live Netflix joint.
Yes, and it's coming out in
They
March.
just sent his ass to Brinks Trucks for that joint. Ain't no way.
Everybody tuning in.
Like, yeah, man. Like,
We've
that's a
been
hell of a
working on
come
it.
up
We've
for
been working on
Netflix.
the
Like,
same
you know,
show.
if you could get any comic live in 2023 based off 2022, you could do a lot worse than Chris Rock in terms of.
man.
You think Will Smith has bounced back from this?
No. No, like I put it to you like this: yes and no. I don't know this.
What's that movie got out right now is not really doing much right now.
I mean, first of all,
Well, I think people might be tired of slave movies, but go ahead.
but listen, we on the same page with this. I don't know whose idea, who
For
thought
that
it
to be
was
the bounce back?
Yeah.
for one, that to be the bounce back, and two, around like holiday time. Like, you think we want to give us free right now around this time and shit?
Independence Day.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
You
Like,
should give us
no.
another Independence
Yeah,
Day.
you needed
He was
some
supposed to
funny
be
shit.
fucking up aliens.
You know
He
what I'm
wasn't
saying?
supposed to be running for
yeah,
master.
yeah. Men in Black.
You needed
That's
some
right.
funny shit. Chill, relax shit right now. This whole Antoine Fuqua, we going back. Like, I don't, you know what I'm saying? What the fuck is his name? Fuqua. You know what I'm saying? My bad, bro. You know, get what I'm saying? We not, nah, fam, we not feeling that joint. We got love for you and all, always will, but nah, dog. That joint, like, I have no intentions on wanting to see that joint at all. For who, for what? Like,
Plus,
nah.
well, mind you, I don't have, like, I'm not these app-ass shits, man. I don't have Apple TV. That's probably the only way you can watch it, right?
And they trying to do some special for you to watch. No, it's on Apple TV. It's Apple. It came out on Apple TV. But ain't nobody. No, you can say it. All right. The reality is no. It's not. Many people going to the movies now, and there's damn sure not a lot of people going to see a slavery joint.
Man, right.
So what I'm saying is, I feel like his comeback was banging on how his personal self through social media, which is personal to him. You get what I'm saying? But the movie aspect of this joint on the comeback, nizzle. Like, you know what I'm saying? It ain't need to be this joint.
Blockbuster type.
And if anything, drop this joint around February, my man.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? End of January,
Yeah.
February,
You can
like,
on it
so
for a
I
couple
can
more
so I
months.
can be on my power up.
Yeah.
Like, who's told you this? For why did they tell you to do this shit? You know what I'm saying? Like,
we
no.
talk about he should be killing aliens or some shit like that, but you could certainly see an argument where producers and movie directors, agencies, he's like poison, like rattlesnake to them, and they, you know, I'm getting Jonathan Majors for my alien flick. I'm getting Michael B. Jordan for my alien flick. Now, why
He
would I
not
deal with
there
this
yet.
headache?
That's what I was gonna say.
He not there yet.
But he's not
He's
in
not
the
there.
he's not in that negative light that Will Smith is in. Like, you could deal with an up and comer that's, you know, got a bright face in Hollywood versus the Dark Cloud.
But I gotta come
That's
in
like
on that.
somebody getting T.O. for their team right now, even though he's like
Nah,
auditioning.
nah,
like,
nah.
you don't want this headache associated with the person.
So I
Will's
got
not a headache though.
now
It's
one.
what?
Well, hold on.
everything about you, everything about the lead up to the movie, the interviews about it, it's not going to be anything about the movie. It's all going to be about your growth as a human, what you doing after you slap this motherfucker. Like, these producers ain't paid for that. They paying for other things.
Go ahead, Steve.
Listen, I feel like it's a different time and day. You got to point to a level on that, but this is a short fucking attention span era. So with this shit happening all the way to fuck back in March, that shit was carrying like that from like March to like maybe end of June or some shit like that. If that, dog. Like, they don't give a fuck now. Like, you still Will Smith and you bring the people out. We know you still gonna bring the people out, but we gotta get you a proper joint that's set right with you. I don't know what agent said go do that joint.
But
or
I mean,
no,
like,
you could have
Celebration.
my hand movements and shit.
We
You know,
noticed how
you know
it
what I'm
happened.
saying?
Everybody noticed
You was
how it
quick on
happened.
your feet though. You was quick on your feet. Goddamn. Peloton.
You already know, baby. 500 rides.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
You don't get it no liver than that, man.
Or we gonna edit that out.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm keeping that.
No,
in.
yeah, definitely keep the thunder punch to the glass, and everybody like, oh, watch my fit.
You know what I'm saying?
Can't take this nigga. No
But
way.
nah, but to keep it funky with you, I don't think Will Smith is problematic. When you talk about comparing like T.O. Will Smith ain't a problem like that. He just had a
He wasn't.
He just got caught up in a bad
But he just
situation.
slapped the motherfucker, so he is a
Yeah,
problem.
but Will Smith is so charming and charismatic.
But this is
And if he would have came out with the Alien blockbuster, with the Independence Day flick, and won the people over, short-term memory, they would have forgotten, they would have moved on, and they would have been singing his praises about
And not
how
only
good
that,
the movie was.
I listen, man.
I
I'm
disagree with that,
gonna
but-
talk about the elephant in the room with this one too. Listen, it would been way worse if that was a white man he would have slapped. All right, the fact that it's a brother, it's like, yeah, all right, you guys, that's what you do. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, we talking about the Hollywood execs.
I was-
And
I
then,
don't
you know what I'm
disagree
saying?
with what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? So like I said, it lasted for a minute when it was the hot thing to
That's
be
easy
on.
to say, but all of the movie he got is Run
We
Nigga
don't-
Run.
we
Now,
don't
maybe
know
once
that for
we start
sure.
seeing him in some other shit.
You gotta think that was shot a year ago, dog. You get what I'm saying? Like a movie like that was shot
Once
a
we
year
start
ago.
It was
seeing
shot
him in
before
some
all
other
It was
shit,
shot way before he slapped somebody. You know what I'm saying? So it just had to
I would
come
feel
out.
better about what you're saying once we see him in some other shit.
Okay.
I mean, he got to get that reaction back, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because this reaction ain't it. If you basing him being back in full force and in the people's good graces based off Whip Peter, then he got problems.
But keep it funky. I haven't seen the movie, but I am sure it is good though.
One thing don't have nothing to do with the other. I'm sure he
just
acted his
saying,
ass
I'm
off.
sure it's a good.
This ain't got nothing to do with his performance.
No.
Epic, like
It's about
I know
the
you-
reaction.
I know
slash-
he puts it down when he comes in.
I'm just telling you about the timing on everything.
right,
like if this was going to be the movie you coming back with,
hold it
this
for
ain't
3
need
months,
to
drop
come
it in
out.
February.
Right.
This ain't need to come out in 2022.
Right, like,
This
oh.
2023.
It's like right after
You know
the
what I'm
Christmas
saying?
commercial.
You know what I'm
saying? Will Smith running for his life.
Exactly. Like they whoever was on top of that, fucked that one up. You know what I'm saying? So
The
moving
order of
on from that
operations
one,
could've
man.
been a little different.
From the slap, you know what I'm saying?
And I hope Will is getting whatever therapy or whatever time to himself he needs because he was in a wild space.
I mean, you can see that he kind of has been. He been going. He laid low for some months and then popped back up. You know what I'm saying? Like summertime ish with this back on the gram shit. Like yeah.
I hate to see him go out there. And it'd be nice if him and Chris could, I don't know, mend that. I don't know if you can come out.
Nigga, it's not. I mean, the mend is. I heard your on Chris Rock, and the mend is. I heard your apology. Yeah, la di da, whatever, bro. And that's it. Like that stick with me for life, nigga. Yeah. I can forgive you, but I ain't going out here doing all this. Like we got to be like, you know what I'm saying? I never had to do shit with you before. Exactly.
There's no value for Chris Rock to publicly acknowledge and accept Will Smith's apology, especially if you don't want to.
At all.
From a business perspective, there might be a time when the iron is hot for something like that, and they can do something that makes money that makes sense, and maybe he thinks about it per that. Yeah. But other than that, I can see him very well being like, no, fuck that guy.
Because at the end of the day, when did they cross paths with making money before?
That's true.
Yeah.
So like the fuck, like
both
you know
worlds
what I'm
have
saying?
seemed to exist.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, they good.
It'd have been funny if that, like, it wouldn't have happened if it was his homie, like, it wasn't Chris Rock and Will Smith and Bad Boys. That'd have fucked up Bad Boys, whatever the next one.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, Martin or something like that.
But he wasn't going to slap Martin.
I mean, it ain't like Chris Rock from New York, so
Brooklyn,
it
just
wasn't
wasn't
put the
expected,
origin
you know what I mean?
on somebody, but
you don't expect that from Will. But hey, man.
It happened, man. Hence it come and go, man. Shit happens.
what else we
What
got?
else stood out to you? You know what? I thought about this because I was on Twitter and I was looking at Clarissa Shields' Twitter. And
Box, sir?
yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. And so I came back to Lia Thomas, the trans swimmer.
Okay.
That was all in the news over 2022. She came in and swam for Penn and went and was competing in championship competitions and was crushing them little chicks.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
there was a lot of that, and a lot of people came out and spoke out against it. Me personally, I was like, you know what, they need to have their own league. You shouldn't be trans swimming with regular women. We're competing with regular women in general, period. But then I was looking at Clarissa Shields' Twitter, and she had posted a tweet from, I forget his name, you probably know, president of the WBC. Some Hispanic.
Jose Suleiman.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. But he's saying now that they're going to have, in 2023, they will have trans boxers. And
Well, specific transgender divisions.
Yes, because at first Clarissa was like, ain't no dude fighting me.
Right,
you know
right,
what I
right.
mean?
Yeah, no.
Even though she probably still will win. She could still win. But
Not impossible. But
Yeah,
yeah, no,
absolutely.
they're going to have specific transgender divisions now, which I think that kind of just, like, what else can you complain about? If you're going to give them their own lane and let them compete, then, you know, that should just be what it is.
And I'm going to say and it's kind of messed up, but I feel like you're going to have a lot of people that aren't going to like that because they want to be able to compete against the women, the trans fighters. They're not going to compete in a separate
Who gives a fuck, man? Like,
Some
I
things
just, like,
just-
you know what I'm saying?
Obviously,
Like,
what people do, they get their own
you know what I'm
division now.
saying? Like,
But
like,
I feel like
I'm quiet on this one.
I feel like it's a
man.
step. It's a step in the right
Anything I
direction.
say, hold on. Go ahead. Just what else we talking about?
I think it's a step in the right direction.
Yeah,
'Cause
no,
we have all these
it's
trans
the
athletes.
perfect step. Like, I mean,
Every sport
this
needs to
gives-
have that now.
This gives trans people that platform with no other conditions. It is human on human. Nobody has an appeared advantage, and that's the
we'll
whole
set to
reason
see how it
why the
goes.
other thing didn't work.
And if
out.
it don't work out, it'll be like that Bill Burr bit. He's talking about why the WNBA doesn't make any money. He's like, because feminists failed them. He was like, women don't come out. Y'all should be screaming in the stands and pulling up your
Yeah.
shirts and going crazy on the WNBA games.
Right.
It's like, so the trans community and the LGBTQIA community is going to have to come out and support this trans boxing league if they really want to take off, if they're really serious about, becoming part of the sports world in that area.
all right, yeah, man. What's up with the next one, man? Thank you, man, for the.
Everybody was bringing a little something.
What's wrong?
Yeah, just all right, right on, man. I get it, man. Okay. And moving on. Yeah, that's all.
Musk bought Twitter, and I have seen more N-words and all that floating around on Twitter since then. I will admit that. Like
For sure.
Yeah, there's definitely more free speech on Twitter now. It's definitely not being.
I guess that's the thing. Whether that's good or bad is left up to interpretation. I'm interested to see where it goes, man. Like, Twitter's like my main thing. Like, so.
Me too.
I don't want that to go broke. If that's broken, then I guess I'm just retired from social media.
That's where the news break first, so that's
Fuck it. That's what it is.
So
we went through COVID, and then they tried to get us with monkeypox, but that didn't take root.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that jump bounced fast.
Yeah, quicker than most.
Yeah.
They won't even talk about it no more.
Yeah. Don't miss that.
So question, at least if not top 5, top 3, changing it a little bit from the year. Let's go your albums. Who to you possibly, like for me, already we're going to have to put, for me, I'm going to definitely, you don't agree, but who cares? Pusha T, you know what I'm saying? Definitely. Lots of joint, you know what I'm saying? Absolutely. Kendrick, I mean, he's touring that right now, you know what I'm saying? Definitely.
King disease, of course.
I mean, I got it. That's the end of the year. I got to, roll through, of course, you know what I'm saying? I mean, personally, I feel like King's Disease, KD3 is the album, hip-hop album, or just whatever, how you want to play it, of the year. You know what I'm saying? And that's no knock to all other artists that did their thing, but from just a whole standpoint of concept, beat, sampling, lyricism, everything you need in that, you know what I'm saying? And you ain't just got to be an OG. You ain't just got to be an OG to listen to that one neither. You know what I'm saying?
Triple S. Yeah. I mean, Gangsta Gibbs.
Oh, absolutely. Gangsta Gibbs in the building. Of course, Triple S, we, you know what I'm saying, in the building. And
I didn't do what I said I was going to do this year.
What was that?
Last year we had this conversation. I was like, all right, this year I'm going to start jotting down all the albums I think are good albums from this year. So, like, top 5, I don't know if I can even tell you top. I mean, I like the Black Thought Danger Mouse project. I did like the Gibbs project. I had like
I saw a lot of
that Zero project.
But that Black Thought verse, I saw a lot of people giving that verse of the year for
Aquamarine.
Yeah.
That was fire, man.
Yeah, shit.
It was ridiculous.
and we're not going to argue that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, so it was a couple of hours that came out. See, that's the thing though nowadays, man. That's what the thing with streaming. I have too much access to too much music, and I can constantly switch it up because every day, or at least every other day, there is some new album coming out. You know what I mean? So it's like it's kind of hard for me. I know Sleeves will have joints in his rotation. For me, I'm constantly trying to find something new or listening to something different. I was listening to X-Clan today. But you know what I mean? Because the entire library is right there as far as hip hop. It's like I can go through and select any albums, so it's hard to give something new a chance to really sit and grow on me.
No, because even the Black Thought
You
Daniel,
can listen to X-Clan?
I could watch the videos. I couldn't listen to it. Like, no, I'm being honest with you. Like, visually, that's when I would be into it.
Yeah.
But when I tried to, like, listen to it when I had
Fuck with Brother
cassettes.
Jay?
Yeah.
My brother used to bang
You know what
him
I'm saying?
hard,
Like,
but
yeah.
he's 14 years older than us. So that was right
You know what I'm
his
saying?
black
Like,
words.
nah. It was giving me the ball, what's his name? Alan Payne. From
I'm black, y'all.
Is that
Blick,
black?
black, blick, black, blick, blick, black.
Yeah.
but it's
Yeah.
that time. It's 1990.
You know who funny as shit, man? Oh, man. Every time somebody posts a sugar-free verse
Oh.
on Twitter,
Yeah. Now, yeah.
man, if that shit don't
I
crack
follow
me
him off
up,
of
man.
the gram. Like that.
Damn, somebody posted one today. I don't know what the song is, but man, that shit had me rolling. He is a genius on that microphone, man.
You see his young boy though? You heard his young boy that he had on the stage when I forgot.
Like
what
his
is
son?
it? No, it's just
like a
somebody
protege
that
of
said that
his?
I think he just signed or
No.
something like. Man, I gotta find that shit and send it to you. Listen, you thought Sugar be saying that shit. Listen, this motherfucker, shit, he talking that shit to them
That
young
shit's
motherfuckers.
hilarious, man.
I said, damn, that's new age pimping. He talking right. That sound right
He
though.
said, if a hoe got more than 2 phones, she the hoe or a brain surgeon or some shit like that. Just what are you talking about, man?
Outlandish shit.
That whole brain surgery. Something you never really hear.
Yeah, no,
Let's see what else. Oh, you know what else was funny to me this year? You remember the video where the dude pulled up to his baby mom crib? She had like multiple baby daddies, and he brought lunch for just his.
Oh yeah.
She took it.
That was a hell of a topic on our joint, yeah. And you ain't bring nothing for the rest of it. Like, oh, like fam, I brought something for my son. Like, that's what I'm doing right here. No, but everybody else hungry. What that got to do with me? They got other fathers and shit like that. You know what I'm
Certainly
saying?
sounds like it should be a line of men behind me feeding these young gentlemen.
There was another one
But-
too that we spoke about when we asked, do women cheat more than men? You know what I'm saying? Remember we spoke on that joint, like that joint was getting a lot of different quality reactions. We appreciate y'all from that, you know what I'm saying?
Women do cheat more than men, right?
Absolutely.
Ouch. Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
These motherfuckers, what I felt about it.
Something like Phil.
Yeah, man.
I did with my podcast.
How many
boys,
pieces
Chuck.
I had on the side cheating on them, man?
I don't know about all that, Skipper. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, that's the way to say some shit
Done
like
with
that.
them looking up disgusted.
Just
back
my
to you,
thoughts, man. You know what I'm saying? Serpents.
What's up with the Creflo Dollar preacher boy that got all robbed?
Oh, I forgot about him. Yeah, he got
Oh,
robbed too.
hold on. Him, I was saving, but good shit, Dre. You know what I'm saying? Because he is the nut ass ball. The nut ass ball. I read he's the nut ass ball of the motherfucking year. Absolutely.
I'm sorry.
You know what I'm saying?
It's something
That's all.
about any type of mega church, mosque, synagogue, whatever your house of worship is. Once it gets to that mega level, always get a little weird.
His shit was never
about the
mega
people.
stuff, so you can't say that.
I'm just saying, but follow me.
Getting mega cake.
But
You know
the
what I'm
bread
saying?
he was
Shit.
making and
Because
the
he was
clothes
doing,
he was
they had
wearing,
all this other fraudulent shit going on.
right.
That
So-
wasn't through church.
all the clothes and the appearance that he had, it wasn't like humble or meek that you're supposed to. I feel like you're supposed to be that, but you're supposed to be a man of the faith or the cloth or whatever. You know, so he's driving around in the Bentleys and all the fly gear.
Showing
and
off your
everything like
closet,
that.
that's gonna come back on you.
Yeah.
So don't nobody feel sorry for that shit.
Newsom recently got arrested for fraud.
Fraud or something like that. Yeah. So, you know, the whole thing was a scam.
Yeah.
He been, but we knew that once we started talking about it. Exactly.
Shock.
What preacher or pastor is gonna be out here trying to show you his closet? Like this MTV Cribs and shit.
But
Like, you know what I'm saying?
The
Like,
crazier
come on,
part is
dog.
that there are people who see that and go, "Oh, I want to go to his church.
Right.
I want to be one of his followers." You know what I mean? I'm like, what's that mindset like? How do you?
Man, listen, them people was few and far between because when we see that video when he getting robbed, that shit wasn't mega nut, nigga. It was like 30 people in that joint, if that 25, nigga. You talking about mega joints? They be having, you know. Hundreds.
Oh, I mean, you know, they be having like stadium like Joel
Yeah,
Osteen.
exactly. Like,
Did
Kenneth
Joel Osteen have
Copeland.
money in the wall that people found? Oh,
Maybe, man.
yeah, man. So I can't get down with none of that.
dog, crazy. Yeah.
I mean, but it ain't like them mega church people watching Kenneth Copeland. He blowing at the TV like, I'm getting COVID out of here. Crazy motherfucker. Like, you got to be on more shit if you following something like that than Dollar Bill, homie. But whatever. Either way.
We also had like just, I mean, everybody been crazy for a while, but it's just like it's just been like this.
Everybody been.
Yeah, like, I mean, it has been for a lifetime. But just like some of the stories we heard this year over food and shit with food. Remember, we had somebody get shot. What was that in Atlanta or New York with the fucking mayo? Remember the mayo shit? Like, you know what I'm saying? In Subway.
They got shot over mayo in Subway?
Because, all right, the Subway clerk put too much, whoever made the sandwich for this particular person, put mayonnaise on the motherfucker, and they didn't request it, and they came back and shot their ass for it, all right? You understand what I'm saying? You remember the Chick-fil-A shit that occurred, you know what I'm saying? When somebody came back through the drive-thru because they forgot some sauce or some shit like that and lit the joint up, you know what I'm saying? Remember when
There's all types of videos of motherfuckers going in restaurants fighting.
In New York, in New York over the what? Bag of chips.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Got stabbed.
Got stabbed. Exactly.
That knife was like on some
Come on, dog. You know
commando machete shit. He just went in. Shoink.
Over a bag of over $2 or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, dog. Like, what the fuck was going on?
Not to mention the thousands and thousands upon Waffle House fights, but that's every year.
Dog, that bitch that just did that, caught that chair like a cannon, like a motherfucking 300. Like she was a part. She was a part. Like, well, you need to see it. That bitch was a part of 300. You understand? It's not yours anymore. You understand what I'm saying? Motherfucker threw one of them chairs at her. She, you know what I'm saying? But that's going down. This little bitch wasn't big at all. My fault, dog. You know what I'm saying? Yo, she was a slim joint, but she had sturdy motherfucking strength, let me tell you. Shit.
Different type of training to be a Waffle House employee. Like apparently they do some Spartan type of training.
Yeah, they come through and fuck shit up.
He work out a parking lot.
And that was the other thing too, but see, between that and then like people getting served thinking that it's cool to lay hands on employees. Yeah. You get what I'm saying?
And I'm hands on the wrong one and get beat the fuck up.
Listen, I seen a couple females. Shout out to the ladies that been out here lighting these motherfuckers up that been doing wrong, putting their hands on them. I love it. I love it every time I see that shit. You know what I mean? But yeah, those were the couple other things that, you know what I'm saying, sat out to me. I mean, we can go in.
I'll tell you what, man, in terms of educational value, the episode we did at the Black Oak Wine Club, you know, all the inner workings of a sommelier.
Yeah.
Sommelier.
Yeah. Smelling the wines and tasting the wines and everything.
I still do it now.
To my man Mar. You know what I'm saying?
That was a good one, man.
Salutations, man.
I felt like, you know, I learned a lot in that episode, and, you know, the stuff that we gave the people, it was a lot of good information on that one.
I mean, to piggyback off of that, that was absolutely dope. And you forgot we had our first bars from the barbershop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
off the top. Yes! Yes! This motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
That.
Shout out to CK, you know what I'm saying? That was dope interviewing. Then the bars at the end. Then roll through.
We had crowd participation on that one too. We had the whole.
Yeah, exactly. He got fired later, but you know what I mean?
Your man beloved.
He was that's my man.
Yo. Drink all the Jack.
You know what I'm saying?
Who drank all the Jack?
Leave it for this nigga. He was pouring. That motherfucker was lit off. He was lit off of what, beers or some shit before?
No, it wasn't even beer. He had a bunch of cans of Mike's Hard Lemonade in his book bag.
Yeah.
How many mics you got to drink to get lit?
I don't know.
Several. Never know.
Yeah, right.
The answer is none. You should throw that shit in the
I know.
Valentine's Day was with Stormy P. You know what I'm saying? Of course, that set it off. We had some shit going on, talking that shit there. Then we rolled into it with LAP. You know what I'm saying? Literally anything, you know what I'm saying? Our bros, absolutely. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we had some fun ones. We did the 20 years younger, or would you date somebody 20 years older or somebody 20 years younger? That was
and that shit might have been our hottest topic of the year.
That was cool.
Also sat down with Sammy and this year too.
You know what I'm saying? And
Wait. Which Sam? Still my Sam Malone Sam?
Yeah, that was this year. Right?
That was this year?
That was in January, I thought it was.
Maybe it was. Was that this year?
I thought that was last year. But listen, I don't know. You might be right. It seemed like it was a long time ago. Huh? What you say?
that's why you didn't say nothing.
He can say something on the camera. Cut it out. Why would you say that? And why would you whisper it? Say what you got, Tommy. I'm with you.
trying to keep the dead air on.
Oh man.
What dead air? He just said something. We was going into something.
There's no
Listen,
reason
man,
for
this
an
is what we do over here, the boys. Love y'all.
Fuck you.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
man.
And it's cool, man.
That's
Kiss
all
my
I'm
ass, man, but I keep it going. So keep the party going. You know what I'm saying? Upon that, after, you know what I'm saying, that spring shit we had popping, we had the motherfucking, like I said, the Roots picnic where we was up there with Storm, you know what I'm saying, and did our motherfucking thing. Shout out to everybody that came out there, supported the whole fucking nine. And then one of my favorite, maybe my favorite interview of the year, I ain't gonna hold you, you know what I'm saying, was able to sit down with the legendary and the brother that gave us shit $1 billion worth of game, Q Deezy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Q, appreciate you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Love you for that.
Yeah, that was
And
nice.
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, no, that shit was amazing. But let's not forget neither. We did something before motherfuckers tweeted this. We went to Arby's first. All right?
Yeah.
Don't you get it fucked up. We went to Arby's first.
We was at
All right?
Arby's first.
We was at Arby's first. Before motherfuckers was tweeting and thinking about it, we went there and tested this shit out as a unit. You get what I'm saying? That was like some April, May shit. You
He was trying
did?
to sell us on Arby's.
You know what I mean?
That shit was trash.
Yes, no, it wasn't good.
But hold,
I'm not gonna say it was trash.
No, it wasn't trash for
I
me.
haven't been back
It
to
was
Arby's
trash for him
No.
because listen, once again,
Yes,
listen
please.
once again. Who goes to fucking Arby's and gets a gyro? Of all things from fucking Arby's, they're known for roast beef. Some beef, maybe a chicken sandwich or some shit, and them fries. He said, your first gyro in life is from fucking Arby's. Are you kidding me? You ain't go to Greek balls in them.
Right.
That's where it's at.
Somebody
the tzatziki's
in
off.
Greece
You
is
get what I'm
watching
saying?
this,
Like,
cussing your ass out.
fuck out of here.
First
I will
goddamn
show
gyro.
you what a gyro. He still calls it gyro. Gyro. You get what I'm saying?
Listen,
we
they
rumbling
say they
over
had
it.
the meats. There's meat in the
No,
gyro.
it's not for the gyro or the
There's
gyro.
meat in the gyro.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't even have you have Ving Rhames talking about a gyro. No, we don't want him talking that shit.
Right, they don't even talk about him on a commercial. Don't eat the gyro, but we have the meats.
Everything else.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was an interesting.
That was fun.
Yeah, dog. Shot in the backyard. It was hot as shit, but we got through that one too. You know what I'm saying? On a summer day.
I
You
like
know
when
what
y'all
I'm
teamed up on nice body or nice face for the rest of your life.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah. You know,
Yeah. I remember that one. I mean, that just seemed like a no-brainer.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
Right.
Yeah, you know.
Obviously not to Lia Thomas.
Had to dust.
but you weren't. But once you understood the premise, yeah. Of course.
It was a dissection.
Yeah.
That's all breakdown over time.
admit when I'm wrong.
You know.
Sign of growth.
Yeah, dog. And then we, got to kill it one more time, but we, unfortunately you was there, but you just wasn't physically there. You know what I'm saying? No, but you was still, but thoughts and things came on, so you was there, brother. But yeah, we got blessed with a favor back from our family. Storm. You know what I'm saying? Chocolate chip and sipping, and killed the city winery with a little. You know what I'm saying? What was it? Chicken chase cheesecake.
Yeah, shout out to the listeners that wrote us those questions for our podcast segment. Couldn't have did it without y'all.
Hey, listen, and always remember, you need to RTC, run them cheeks, and for the ladies, don't get it fucked up. RTD, run that D. You understand me? You know what I'm saying? That's all, man. What a time to be alive. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, do y'all want to do a topic? No. Should I save it for next time? I got one we could do.
We here.
I mean, we're here because I had something to speak on too, but y'all probably all ain't see it. But this is for since this is the year recap, this is actually in the end of the year, and it's been out now for possibly a week now, because what are we on? Thursday? Yeah, it came out on Thursday. I mean, if you grew up in the early,
Fake glasses alert.
2000s, you remember The Best Man. And they
Yeah.
came back with The Best Man Holiday, and now they had The Best Man Final Chapters on Peacock, the series. You know what I'm saying?
It's a series.
It's
Okay.
yeah. And as all and
8 episodes.
as always, these fucking guys. You would think the married fucking guy, if anything, Honey Lover Boo, would be fucking up under the mistletoe, watching that shit and doing all
I
that.
just have 2 episodes in.
You know what I'm saying?
2 episodes in.
That shit came out last Thursday. You're 2 episodes late,
God
motherfucker.
damn.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck is wrong? Do they understand the concept of keeping up with this shit? Everybody else that flow with me right now. Listen, I don't give a fuck if I ruined it for them or not. It was amazing. You know what I'm saying? It was lovely how they flipped it and bounced it, brought it up.
Did they air all 8 already?
Yeah, it's on Peacock. So you can go.
You know, sometimes they do a couple at a time.
No. It was all on there. That shit was done by Friday morning.
I heard that.
All right?
Dang.
Nigga.
Man was about it.
You know what I'm saying?
He was.
Congratulations on
It wasn't congratulations, man, you know. Do what you got to do out here, man, you know, so you can talk that shit. Yeah. You dig? And, you know, looking back at it, they brought it up to the new age, but they brought it up right in the difference of people growing, relationships growing, different things fading, shit going on like that. And for me, I'm going to say after all this time, my favorite motherfucker and who I can say I maybe reminds me of myself a little bit is motherfucking Terrence Howard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right, Mike?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Quentin.
Because Quentin hold everybody the fuck down. I mean, you look at it, like at the end of the day, Quentin keep it real with everybody, even when it ain't supposed to be or whatever the fuck you might not think. And also, he look out for everybody. He don't never shit on nobody, dog. And he kept them motherfuckers together. Like, listen, Tay Diggs could have been thrown over the roof if Quentin wasn't there talking fucking Morris Chestnut the fuck down. Like, come on, Al, don't do it, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't do it, baby. You know what I'm saying? Listen, he could have been tossed. Nigga just found out he was reading in the bath. This nigga was so caught up in the book, he was reading on the shitter. Reading that, like, oh, you fuck my bitch. You know what I'm
They
saying?
used to say he looked like Morris Chestnut back in the day. Remember that time?
No.
I do.
Mo Chest. That's all, man.
Chess.
My nigga Mo Chest over here, you know what I'm saying? Now he's Sugar Pimp. You know what I'm saying? Look at him. He come at you, ladies. Ooh, you know what I'm saying? Watch out now. Gold chain around his thing. He talking to these O's, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like, no, I'm playing with it. At all. Go out there and go get me. All jokes, man. You know what I'm saying? This shit go back, man. But like, yeah. So what year recap is this for us now? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Just the third one.
Yeah.
Right.
So, listen, man. Y'all that's been rocking with us is still rocking with us. See, we want to give a special shout out to the loyal following that we've had and been had. We're not talking about no bots. We talking about you real motherfuckers out there that like, comment, come out, do that. Listen, we love y'all. We fucking do it for y'all. And when this shit expands and grows and the bots and all these dickheads come in, we gonna keep it a bean with the motherfuckers that always kept it a bean with us, dog. We appreciate the growth, but we know how the dicky can go. But them motherfuckers that been rocking with us all this time, you know what I'm saying? We love y'all, you know what I'm saying? You gotta let the people know, man. You know what I'm saying? No, the loyal. Those loyal ones, I keep that up here. You understand? Because we're going to have shit for y'all when the shit pop off. You know what I'm saying? Special things just for them. You know what I'm saying? Email them and do something like that. We reach out to them.
Well, I mean, I think that's good. Maybe we can say the topic for the next show or something like that. You know, I think that's good. I would say, let people know next year. I guess I can know because I'm talking. 2023, we're going to have more content. We're going to try to branch out, experiment.
Did you say it correctly?
More content.
No, you
2023?
didn't. No.
Oh, I said something wrong.
I got you.
Go ahead.
Run them No?
Not at all,
Okay,
nigga.
I know.
All right. 2023, Podcast Boys Dreams Become Reality. And 2023 is the year of motherfucking artistry. You understand?
That's right.
Walk with us, B. You get what I'm saying? Sleeves to hustle all day long.
That's a no
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, year 2023 is year of artistry. That's our slogan.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
Yep, that's our
That's the 2020. That's the mantra for 2023. Year of artistry.
You know what I'm saying?
flows.
And
Then we must perform arts.
Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna try to get y'all more stuff next year.
once again, he said it wrong again.
Karong, nigga, you are
Wrong again. You know what I'm saying?
Karong.
The nigga said it just like I
There is
did.
no try. There is only do.
Period. All right? We're not trying shit. We are doing this.
I feel you,
This
baby.
is what it is, baby. You get what I'm saying? We got some shit for y'all. The whole format about to get flipped and dipped. You understand? Because we with the shits. Period. You know what I'm saying? Period, man. We with the shits, man. Come on now. Come on. Bring it on in, man. Don't let the hat fool them. You know what I'm saying? You with this, man.
So is there anything else in the wrap up y'all want to talk about, or you know what I mean?
I mean,
Just a
listen,
little recap,
man.
you know?
I just can't. I'm
I'm
just
say Happy New
thankful.
Year to you now.
Happy New Year to
Happy
all
New-
the
Happy
brothers
New Year,
and
man.
all the good people.
Absolutely,
listening,
man.
and,
Stay
man.
safe and stay on the low for that shit, man. You know what I mean?
You will
Yeah,
not see me
man.
in a sports coat again until maybe next year's wrap up, and it'll probably be the same sports coat.
That's on him on however he want to do.
Yeah, whatever.
Sky and Sleeves gonna always flip it as it should be.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? And try to dress accordingly. You get what I'm saying?
Because somebody got it.
You know
It's
what
the
I'm
moral
saying?
of the goddamn story.
It's the year.
Either you
end
can look
recap.
like the talent or you can look like the crowd.
You know what I'm saying? Talk to him again. Shit, I felt that one. God damn, you spoke that one, didn't you?
already know.
Shit, you know what I mean?
They
Motherfucker.
gonna slap hands right
Yeah,
there.
exactly, man. Shit. Listen, man. On the realest shit ever, man. Thank y'all for another beautiful year, man. Truly, it's growth and fun, and we fucking do it for y'all, man. It's the boss, man. Podcast, that is. Don't ever get it fucked up. Happy New Year, because we motherfucking everywhere. You dig? Sleeves the hustler all day long. Good brother Stoff in the building. You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
Listen, was I done? The militant one, a.k.a. Brother Byron. He trying to come in my shit. Like, I don't know how to do this shit. You know what I'm saying? And once again, so fly on the low, B. Good brother over here. Good brother Sky Ray. You understand? Dread all day panning, doing what the fuck he do. It's the Four Horsemen, the motherfucking podcast boss crew. See you next year, niggas.